There's been a massive geopolitical change in our game. Achilles did not make Menelaus bend the knee. In fact, it's the other way around. Menelaus was able to tell Achilles, come join me, so he did. Now, we own all these lands over to the west. The Greeks are mighty. We still do need to conquer the east, but that shall come in time. The Amazonians are no longer allied to Menelaus. Things have changed up. Menelaus became much more powerful. And I broke a treaty to attack the Amazonians because I'm not going to wait 10 to 20 turns. I did wait many turns, as you can tell over here. I'm at 112. I passed many turns to get here. I've got Atreus close by. I did use that safe haven over in Marina to get some more elite units, which is quite handy. Now, I'm going to auto-resolve it because it's only a minor garrison. It's nothing substantial. It's been an interesting ordeal for me, but Odysseus can finally proceed and move on. There we go. I'm going to occupy that area. So now I own another island. The King's Feast. For 10 turns, I have 20% to my range, 2,000 food, and the Wisdom of War, 3,000 experience for all heroes. The One-Eyed Man. Towering over mighty Odysseus, the great Cyclops bellowed like a bull among the cattle. The sheep of Marina were not so wild after all. A towering man, his hideous face concealed behind a fearsome mask, confronts your men as they covet his flock. Were it not for your quick wits and honeyed words, a fight would have surely broken out. Instead, the savage now pledges to join your cause. Although brutish and unrefined, he would prove a formidable ally. A shepherd, 10 turns only for replenishment, or a new cycle. Dude, come on. A temporary boost or a permanent warrior? You know what I'm going for. Okay, now they want me to capture Anos. Right over here. Alright. We must strike in faraway Thrace where soil is rich lest we find them manning the white walls of Troy. I'll get a new helm, plus 8 to armor. Ooh, the aura strength of this hero would go up, and plus 8 to melee defense in addition to 500 gold and 300 bronze. I do like that, and here's a new ship, more campaign movement range when at sea. Well, alright then, alright. What's over here? A cave! Look at that, 2,000 food. It's a unique building. Now that is amazing. 350 for favor for Poseidon. Alright, I'm going to take over here Intrepid Seafaring for 1. Sacred Site. Plus 5 Amazon Treasures. Ah, it's only her faction. Gotcha. But that is still very, very cool. Now I'm going to take a Hall of Odysseus for 1. For another building, what do I truly want today? It's got to be something that can help out my garrison. Ah, a guardhouse. Perfect. Then after that, we could leave it all alone. I could grab something new. Let's see here. Cheaper stuff, more growth. Maybe. For now, we could take that, sure. We'll take that for now. Alright. That worked out pretty well. Because here's what I can do. I'll grab him. Now I have another Cyclops on my side. And you're rank 10, pal. Alright, I'm going to give you something new too. Let's see, more replenishment. You actually do need that, so take that instead. And more again. Oh, one more point after that, huh? Okay. Plus 8% to damage. Absolutely. I want everyone to deal more damage in battle. The army that belongs to Hector, it's much more powerful. Yeah, Paris and his friends moved away from me. I believe they're fighting the Amazonians, but now I'm fighting her too. So my life is going to become a little bit more challenging than it was. He's rank 9. Let's for the melee defense. Or missile damage. You know what? We'll take more missile damage. Okay. I could give him more armor. Or I can give him more damage. You know what? More damage for sure. Okay, siege and choke point battles. We'll take that one. Have I had a choke point battle? I gave him bloodthirst as well, so he's able to regenerate rage passively. That seems very powerful. He's very powerful. When you have a mustache like that, you've got to be very powerful. Otherwise, people will punk you a lot. All right, Drac. What am I going to do for you? Ah, you can go scout for me. I'm heading way over here then. Let's go find out what it shall be like. And I'm going to end my turn. Again, I can't even conquer most interior lands. I've got to conquer coastal. I don't care what Menelaus has. He could conquer everything interior. As long as I get coastal lands, I'm okay. And we're working together. I really wonder if they'll be adding any type of like expansions to the title at all. That would be very cool. I wouldn't mind getting Ajax, more heroes in general. More ideas, more concepts, more themes, more designs for factions. What now? You're fighting me? Ah, very well. I've got 2 allies, so good luck. Even though people should not trust me, hopefully in time, that will change. Hopefully in time, that will change. No, our Odysseus campaign has been quite dynamic and interesting. Very different from any other campaign I've played. I mean, usually you just conquer big chunks of land. Here, I'm all over the map. Oh, 15% more ammo. Nice. And here's a new rebellion. Oh no. Not a new rebellion. No matter what, I'm going to deal with it. Okay, Marathon and Thoricos. I don't want those 2 locations. Let's go over here and talk to Sparta.
It is good to
all right, here we go. I'm going to give you Marathon. I can only do 1 at a time. Now, what am I going to have you give me? We could trade lands, I suppose. I mean, that's really the other idea. We could trade up what we have. I give you Marathon. Maybe you give me... Doesn't really matter, does it? See, Athens would be very cool. Yeah, I didn't think you would. Oh, well. Let's go back. Confederation, we're not too far from that. Marathon again. I don't want to keep it, but what I can do right now, I can get a barter agreement. Now, he's got a lot of stone. I want how much stone from you? Let's say 1,000 stone. Oh, man. That'll work out? Cool. All right, so we'll go a little bit lower. You know what? I'll take it. You can have Marathon. And I have one more location to give you. What was it again? Let me check. It was Thoricos. I had to be sure. All right, let's go back again. Thoricos. I'll give him that too because I don't want to hold on to a location that is going to cause issues for me. Also, he just likes me a lot. He loves me. He's like, man, Odysseus, you're my best bud. And I don't blame him. All right, I've got plenty of food. I could just get more, or I could just gift it to him. You know what? We're going to maintain our friendship. There we go. Now, I no longer need to worry about Attica. All right. No rebellion from me. I've got my spy close by. Wait, who's over here? Oh, hello there. You're very hostile, aren't you, Dardania? Wonder who's over here. Dardania again. Let's have a look real quick. I suppose I could go beat them. Sure, let's go do that. They don't like me. They own 13 locations, and they're evidently very strong. Okay, so here's what we'll do. You'll come over there. We could pray for 1 turn, then go get them. Let's see. We'll pray now for 1. And there we are. Her cult leveled up. All right, cool. You can make it over, Atreus. So Atreus will come over here and take over another town. It's just really needed. He's got 2 groups of giant bowmen. All right, we'll come over here and just wait. Marina, you're still upgrading. I'll focus on you for now. Intrepid Seafaring. That is a huge garrison, 15 units. That's my goal, to try to keep defenses up when I can. That's more bronze, but a very small garrison, unfortunately. Pretty soon I'll be able to afford a new army. I probably need a bit more food. If I get 1 more commander, that might be a challenge. So let's wait now. We're building up for a new battle. That's what we're doing. We completed 1 epic mission. We're about to complete another one. I've got to do all of that. Then eventually we'll go to Troy. We'll invade Troy. My God, we have a battle today. It's going to be a dramatic one. One filled with terror and fear. But not for me. We're doing great. It's kind of like a summer vacation for us here. I've got my warriors of Ithaca. They're waiting out in the trees. They're about to venture forward. We do have a Trojan horse, which we're about to go look at, but check out my men. They're just waiting right now, but they're rearing and ready to go. Further out, I've got even more soldiers, midnight runners, waiting in those trees. Here's our good buddy, Atreus. Then I've got my giant bowmen and my guerrilla stalkers. But here's the very beginning of my plan. My very fragile plan that could fall to ruin if I don't actually take a portion of their wall quickly. Now I've got my Trojan horse right over here. Heavy shielded spearmen. Good soldiers, mighty men. Ready to fight for the people of our nation. Ha! Ithaca. We're not quite at the point where nations would be a concept just yet. Now, let's go towards that fort wall. We're going to take that fort tower. That's the idea. And you can see where they're at right now. They're way over here. They're not even waiting for me. Yeah, sure, you've got mighty huge walls. You've only got so many buildings in here, but it's keeping them safe. Now there we go. They're popping out of that Trojan horse right now. Let's have a better look at that real quick. All jumping down.
Captured the enemy tower.
And I have captured their tower, meaning that I can now send in even more men. Like over here, heavy sword skirmishers, they were waiting as well. I can have them launch onto the walls. I can have them launch onto the siege tower. It doesn't really matter. Either way, we're going to take everything from them. It's going to be a very interesting scenario for me. And let me explain it to you right now. So we're about to invade a bunch of Trojan lands. And once we hit those Trojan lands and we truly invade, it's going to take some time to win. Because I can't just go straight for Troy. I probably could, but they're going to have so many armies around. I actually would be better off if I try to take what's around Troy first. If I conquer what's around Troy, then I can support my armies and deny them reinforcements. I don't know what the city of Troy really looks like, but it's probably big, so I need to be careful. That's why we're going to complete our epic quest line. Then we'll get ready to do our final quest by conquering more locations, and to win through my Homeric victory, I also need to destroy the Troy faction, or Hector's faction. Let's have a look over here. My spearmen, they're waiting. Oh, they're waiting right now. Look at these enemies come towards me. I've got a lot of bronze on my side, though. Mighty bronze warriors. 100 damage. Hello, slingers. They're like, oh crap, hold on, we didn't see you there. That's the face of a man who just shot himself. Let's go back over here real quick. Here are my warriors of Ithaca. They took some damage from those blasted towers, but they're climbing up now. It's going to take them a little while to climb up. But these guys, they're going up all right. Just few by few. They're ascending onto that wall. Whether or not I play another Troy campaign is really up to all of you. If you want to see me try other factions, I've got a pretty firm grip on the game now, I think. Maybe. You can tell me if I do or don't. But evidently, during that free day they had, 7.5 million people downloaded the game. Incredible, right? Those metrics are insane. Oh, no, that's beautiful. I love that. Can we eat them? Give me some bird. I'm actually conquering your town for the birds. I forgot to tell you. I'm a hungry guy, hungry warrior. So we're back over here. I've got my midnight runners. I can't wait to use them in like some manner of night battle or ambush. I think that'll be cool. I'll probably use stalk quite a bit. Yeet. Catch these spears, man. We've got some Anatolian slingers down here. 37 missile damage. Those are some pretty good slingers, I might add. We're back over here again. I'm still taking that wall. I'm using a few ladders just because I can't jam everyone into one Trojan horse. If I could, I would. We're back over here again. 85 missile damage. Guerrilla stalkers destroying some Dardanian spearmen. Have at thee, knaves. Well, back over here again, I've got a fighter and vanquisher, and he's just kind of chilling out right now, just waiting for some fearless swordsmen who are not bothering Area 1. Not yet. You wait until I get to them. Yeah, they're throwing a few spears up, but I don't think they're getting a lot of kills. I don't think they're really efficient at fighting whenever they're on the ground and I'm on the wall. Over here, clearly we broke that group of Anatolian slingers. Now we're fighting some Dardanian chargers. Interesting. The men of Aeneas are busy today. They're rushing right in. They're trying to slam right into my formation. We'll have to get them somehow. Now, these Dardanian chargers, they've already got 28 kills. They've got, let's see, 112 for damage. They look to be pretty tough. I want to have a better look at them. Okay. Yeah, they've got a lot of elite units. Everyone does for the most part. They're not cheap. Gold is really the metric that makes it difficult to get certain types of units. Here's our Midnight Runners again. Let's see now. They're just going to keep on fighting through them. They've got a few kills. We've only got a little bit longer to go. And you can see how I've hit them at multiple points again. Now, I even moved up my Guerrilla Stalkers. And I've got Giant Bowmen. Now, look at these kills over here for my Giant Bowmen. 73 kills, 80 kills. They're not even inside. They were just on the other side of that wall. And they were able to annihilate an entire group of enemies. It was awesome. A Warlord Commander's like, man, I'm losing it. I'm losing the plot today. Heavy Sword Skirmishers, they're holding beyond that gatehouse, and over here, we're surrounding all of their elite soldiers who came out to play. Look, Odysseus came here to win a war. He's not here to be kind. He's not here to fight their version of honorable battles. If he doesn't go back home, who cares about honor? We get one life, one opportunity to allocate it, to spend it. So who cares about these ideas of honor? That concept alone changes over time anyway. So we're back over here again. Our ranged weapons are destroying them. They have 0 kills right now, and now they're broken. We go further down to the other wall, and who do we have? Fearless Swordsman. Ah, good. They've got some missile damage, 22, 160 for damage. We've got some Midnight Runners too, who are attacking some heavy Anatolian spearmen. 11 kills. These slingers have 16 kills. Well, la-di-fucking-da. My stalkers are doing just fine. My giant bowmen just waited out over here. If anyone wants to get close to me, they'll die. At least I now know I can just have them stand on the other side and get a bunch of kills on their own. Now back over here is where we've got these surrounded petty fools. What, you thought you would win? You thought that was possible? Look, we just got back from the Ithacan club. We're wired and ready to go. We go back over here. Their leader didn't even try to fight me. What a wussy. What a little weakling. There's my hero. 61 kills, I might add. 61 kills. Now that's a juggernaut of war. He's like, challenge me, you weaklings. He stamps on the ground. People quake. Bowels move. My stalkers over here are now flanking a group of slingers from behind. Oh, you thought you could come over here and sling at me? You don't sling at me. I jab at you. So right from behind, they break 2. There's not too much left. We broke these enemies over here. We're now going after another group. Now, renowned Dardanian sworn fighters. 66 damage. Let's have a look at some of their special traits over here. I haven't really looked at them yet. Immune to psychology. Okay. Flanking attack improved. Oh, really? So they get increased bonus effects when they're flanking. Now, that's really cool. I like that. And I'm also a big fan of smashing. Oh, yeah. 24/7. Love to smash. So, a two-handed club or mace is my type of weapon. When I played a paladin named Hector over on the Blackwater Raiders server of WoW many years ago, I used only a mace as a weapon. That's it. Never use a sword, ever. No axe, just a mace. Because I like to go clubbing. Alright, back over here. I'm only bringing up Hector because I did explain how I played WoW, and that was my character's name. I was so early on Blackwater Raiders when it was opened up that I was able to get that name. Still have it too. Alright. We got some skirmishers, spearmen, some renowned Dardanian sworn fighters who are still alive somehow, but it looks like everyone is losing it. I've beaten them again. And we're about to reach the Act 3 of my campaign. It's going to get much more challenging once I have to actually invade Troy, but we have won. Let's move on. Victory is mine again, and I got to use my Trojan horse too. That was pretty cool. I'm going to occupy that location. I've got to be careful because Dardanians are very close to me. You keep changing your plans, Hector. You're indecisive because I'm not playing you, and I totally get that. All right, let's have a look around here. I took Imbrasos. Imbrasos now belongs to me. It's a capital area, which is all that I really need. The other ones I could even burn down because, I mean, they're going to be a little bit harder for me to hold on to. All right, let's have a look around here. What's going to be my best bet? I've got a gate bastion. Nice. What else do I have? I need some happiness for sure. I've got some buildings. Okay, watchtower patrols. I like that. Look at that. Minus 20% to campaign movement and more line of sight. So we'll keep that too. It's just going to be a nice fortification. We've got 2 armies that they have. Aeneas is close by. He's only rank 6 too. He's very weak. I was going to send 1 army over here to go after this island, but I was worried about them coming over here to attack if I lost too many men. But thankfully, we didn't lose too many men. Kill him. Oh, you got him too. Nice work. He's rank 18. Nice, man. Okay, I'm going to give you healthy. He's now, look at that, immortal. Wow. He's a pretty normal looking guy, but he's immortal now. Let's see. I'm done with my current turn. Yeah. You are rank 10. I'm currently building a new army, by the way. Let me show you my army in just a moment. I'm going to give you more happiness, huh? Yeah. She'll become the chosen one later on. But I've got a new army on the way. Not Atreus, but I do need to level up before I forget. Down over here. More hit points. Ooh, passive regeneration. I mean, again, it's hard to beat that, especially if it's passive. All right. Anyway, he's way over here. I'll need a good name for him. He's currently getting a lot of new units, like over here, Island Skirmishers. I've got Stalkers for flanking. My Skirmishers over here are for frontline fighting. Look at that, 73 armor, so they're pretty good. I've got Heavy Shielded Spearmen. I've got some Midnight Runners and Chariots. If I can get other bits of variety on the way once I leave, then I shall do that. But they're not cheap, but I've got the food for it, and I'll get more food for it later. Okay. I really want to move him up north, but again, I don't want to be attacked, and I don't want to lose my lands down here. I mean, they may never attack, and then I'll feel foolish. I actually need to expand over here, don't I, if I want to get better and more units. Right, I can get giants. I might replace my chariots and get more giants once I get back over there. I'll have to build a few more buildings for that. Hey, man, come after Dardania. Come bother Dardania. Nice army. Myrmidons, really? Wow, that's a lot, too. All right, let's end our turn again. I've done so much. We're finally proceeding with our main quest. I've been waiting to do that for a very long time. It hasn't been possible for quite a period of time, but now we're finally at that point where we can begin to proceed with our plans and to navigate the waters of the Aegean. There's Sparta moving, a very mighty Sparta. I like that they're invading. Let them invade. I wonder if they could be pushed back. That would be interesting. But we certainly have a very dominant advantage. There's Achilles. 10 units total. Him and 9 others. The Amazonians, they're not pushing towards me, but I think they're fighting a few people back at home. They might be having a tough time with that. All right, they're going out to go fight. I'm over here, feeling calm and ready.
Victory awaits.
All right, Atreus, you shall wait there. I'm going to send out Odysseus now because we need to go after that one location. Here we go, Anos. Hector owns it. Okay. All right, Hector. I'm on my way. One more turn to go, then we'll be over there. Let's see. What's down over here? Ah, here we go. Here we go. And over here, I can get my docks. I'll take that. The cool part is, if there is a port and you're under siege, you can leave. It's a really simple but great feature. You've got boats. You can just go. All right. He's still waiting down here because, again, we're not trying to push on enemies that I don't want to deal with yet. Dracomos, I'm going to have you come over here to bother them again. He just keeps on killing all of their leaders. And it deals damage to their men, too. All right. As for my new army, how much longer do we have for him? 3 turns total. Okay. So turn 119, we shall be ready. It's crazy because if you're watching my Hector campaign as well, which I highly advise, I might be biased, I'm just conquering lands like there's no tomorrow. Here, I'm only selectively getting land, but I also like the difference in play styles. I don't always want to conquer entire swaths of land. That to me is repetitive and boring. Give me different ways of winning. Maybe I want to build tall. Maybe I want to build wide. Building tall means where you have like very few bits of territory, but you're developing them to a very high tier and point. All right, you want to give me wood in exchange. Yeah, take that, man. We can do that. We can work things out. Cult level down. Nice. All right, they're at 17 now. Again, I'm just killing him and I'm leveling up by doing it, so I'm going to keep on doing that. I'm not done doing it. All right, let's see. Yeah, take that. More damage from poison. If I want to poison things, that'll deal even more damage. Let's complete... Oh, holy crap, they're veterans. Really? They're veterans. All right, I'll have to fight that battle out, because if I don't, they're going to wipe out a lot of my soldiers. Why are you veterans? Maybe they have a watchtower or something training them up. Either way, we are here. Oh, they have a lot of land up here too. I could probably conquer... Let's see, what can I conquer up here? Ah, that's probably over to the northeast. Either way, we're here, we're ready. And I have my one spy just working his business right now. Let's go over... Yeah, Eretria, that's where I want to be. All right, I've got wood coming in. True. But now I'm going to convert it back to my giants, okay? That's what I'm going to do. And what can I do about that? More resources? I suppose so. Yeah, might as well. I've got food coming in. It's 2:30. I'll get rid of those two buildings. And we'll develop what we have here. How much gold? That's all my gold, man. No, I'm keeping that. I might need that gold for my giants. I want to get up to tier 5. What do I need to upgrade to tier 5? Oh, okay. One more growth. 3 turns for that. And then I just need 5 turns after that. So I'll be able to get my champions, my giant champions later. Let's end our turn again. As I've got to develop. Now, hold on. Oh, no. I'm going to wait for this garrison to be fully replenished. And then I'll move over here to Sales. I'll probably leave their leaders alone now and go after the army. I'll poison either their army or their garrison. The army looks pretty beat up. But that is such a fine way for me to develop what I have and to destroy my enemies. I've got to degrade and then destroy them. That's my goal for now, and so far it's working out. Unfortunately, he's come over here to one of my smaller little towns. I think if I had a few more men, maybe, but that's a very tiny garrison. So we'll leave it alone. Oh, he burned it down because he's a rude boy. He wants a peace treaty. You want a peace treaty? I could choose that right now. If I do that, you know what? We'll do it. Let them do what they want to do. Because then I just get to focus on my job right now. Okay, you want how much? 220 gold? I don't know you. That's my purse. Get out. You're not allowed to have that. 10% added to my reload skill of all missile units. Damn. Let's go look at my damage now. 120 for my Harpy Fiends, 109 for my Harpies. So now we're even scarier than before. Let's go over here. Let's go over here and take out this little town. I think I'll burn it down. All right. That's going to cause some issues. Over here, we'll take his palace. A lot more happiness for everyone. Yeah, let's go. So we'll be there in one more turn. What about Yaboam? Here we go. A giant's meeting place. Give some giants in his garrison as well. All right, one more turn until that other army is ready. Namas. Is it finally time for you to move on, my friend? It might be time. We do have Sparta close by at the very least, so if I look at our status, I think we might be okay. So I'm finally going to move him up. Oh yeah, let's go. Regardless of what you lose, you've got bowmen. I could give you some giant vanguards to kind of spice it up. You know what? That might be fun. I'm going to have a lot of giants under my command. Okay. Then for a new decree, here's 10% more missile damage. Am I going to take that? Sure. Why wouldn't I? It's right there. I've got plenty of wood for it. I'm losing food, but I've got so much food. We're going to be okay. We'll gain enough food. Let's go fight this battle and win it. Now here's a town where I could probably beat almost any army. Let me show you what it looks like in just a moment after we watch my men charge towards some walls. They're condensed walls, which means that they have a lot of fort towers. You won't need a lot of men to man your walls, and many of your walls can actually come into play here for once. Let's have a look at that real quick. Oh, that's a lot of javelins falling. Jeez. That did not work out well. Hey, you might hit like 1 or 2, but what a waste. Anyway, here's the map. You can head over here. They've got tons of fort towers over here or over here. Either way, there's only so many places to hit. I chose to hit in one concentrated area. That was just my choice, man. I've got my Trojan horse tower close by. They're moving quickly. They're going to launch onto the walls and we'll send in more men. They've got 1 hero. Then I'll complete another epic mission. Now here's our buddy Odysseus again. He's like, let me shoot down this gate. It actually won't take him long to destroy it. He deals so much damage from afar. That's for sure. All right, we've got archers over here again. Oh, we've got so many archers. And beyond that, I'm using all of my units as a type of ploy just to tire them out and just to engage them. Then I'll bring in the rest of my army over here to finish them off. I could bring in some chariots, especially down over here. Anyway, here comes Odysseus. They're all rushing him. I don't know if that's a really good idea, but they're trying to rush him. He's like, look at me. I'm Sean Bean, fool. Man, Sean Bean really has played some of my favorite characters in any type of TV show or film or whatever. Good old Sean Bean. He made it there, for the most part. Let's see. Here's a defender right over here. Look at him go. That would have been a great sequel to Troy. Just have Sean Bean play Odysseus. He's trying to get back home. Here comes all my chariots. Now, I like how they're spaced out. They look so cool, just all spaced out. They're riding towards the front lines right now. Time to do some drive-throughs. Not drive-bys, drive-throughs. More of my soldiers are moving in. These are all of my armored giant spearmen. Check them out. They're quickly getting inside. Now, that's quite the attack. And what a cool visual piece, too, just watching everyone charge in. Chariots, giants, then people taking the walls, too. Like over here. I'm not going to push them all through that Trojan tower. That just seems like a bad idea. Or that horse tower. The Trojan horse. Let's see here. We're not capturing any other gate. I chose not to. That was my choice. Now, they do unfortunately have some pretty close by range units who are hitting us. I'm losing a few of my chariots. They weren't able to break through as easily as I was hoping. And I've got my giants close by too, smashing and breaking some enemies in. Gotta bring in even more men later. Let's see, they have how many men left? Over 1,000. I've got 2,100 currently. Here's my heavy shielded spearmen. 29 kills. They're fighting over here renowned swordsmen who have 125 for damage. 59 for melee defense. I've got 71 for melee defense and 95 damage. So you know what? I'm going to be okay. We can let them try to burn the world, but they can't do it. Flights of Artemis. 1,300 for missile damage. We're breaking through now. At least I'm trying to bring through a few of my chariots. I want them to hit other targets like skirmishers. Ooh, but they have more spearmen who are getting ready. They're gearing up to come down this pathway. There they are again. Whoa. But look who it is. Oh, no. Yeet. Oh, he threw a rock right at him. I've got my Cyclops here. That's a scary looking man. Smash. 33 kills already. 1,396 damage. Here comes Odysseus right now. Oh, they're in it together now. And even a few extra men. I love that so much. Look at these two go for it. Oh, ho, ho. You try to kill him. He just knocked that one guy back. What's on the back of his head? Kind of creeps me out a little bit. Just a bald spot or wood? I don't know. Oh, okay, okay. It's for his, you know, helmet. His bone helmet. His bone met. Oh, it's such a cool sight. Just watching them all work together. I've got armored giant spearmen. I've got Odysseus, and I've got my Cyclops right over here. And they are destroying some very elite soldiers. I mean, these are guards of Troy. They're not nearly as buffed up because Hector's not here. Good. Good. If only we had Bane here. We could blow them up. We're still fighting a bunch of very talented soldiers. I mean, there's only so much I can do to break them now. I would have to get some men down here. But anyway, we're doing it. We go back over here. My chariots are now moving through. They've got 156 kills and 129 kills. These archers, 20 kills. These guards of Troy, 8 kills. Meanwhile, again, giants. Hope you like giants. I've got a lot of them, man. All right, we move back out. My chariots have hit from behind. And let's see here. Their leader, not a single kill. I'm now healing up everyone. Wow, he's got over 19,000 health left. And 47 kills. I can't wait to use them more in combat. I've got 1 and 2 armies. So I've got 2 total right now. I would love to unlock more. Yeah, over here, I'm getting ready to break the rest of their renowned swordsmen. They're holding very well. I mean, these guys know how to hold a battle. They're just not good at winning. And over here, these guards of Troy, I taunted them. I was hoping to kill them quickly. We did lose a few chariots trying to flank them. I thought maybe we could do it, but that was a tough one. That was a very tough one for sure. Finish them off, boys. I want these guys dead. Drag them. Odysseus now has 78 kills currently. Nice work. That hero? 0 kills. He's done nothing. He's watched his men die. What a cruel guy. And way over here, we've got some renowned archers, but the battle's over. We've won. We just need to kill a few more of them. That's never an issue. See, look at that. We're driving on through. Going after him. These renowned archers have 37 missile damage. I'm fighting over here a decent group of renowned swordsmen. I wouldn't be able to beat them alone with my warriors of Ithaca. I think they're very tired right now, but back over here again. That hero, well, he's lost it. Oh, man. You're being hit by the best of the best right now. The most elite warriors I could possibly muster up. Odysseus and my Cyclops, man. Armored giant spearmen. I love these helmets. They're really badass. All right. Come on, break already. Come on, little Timmy. Damn, he took a lot of damage quickly. But he's broken. And we have won. The battle is over. That guy is out of here. Let's get out. That was actually surprisingly very tough, but that was an awesome map. I would love to defend on that map. Quite effective in every capacity in every way. So let's have a look now. We've got Mr. Hector over here. I've taken another location. I've got a new helmet, more gold, more bronze. I've got 1 defensive alliance already. That's a much easier one to do. But shrewd Odysseus had not forgiven Palamedes' words, and so with words he arranged his demise. You have not forgotten how Palamedes coerced you into joining the war by threatening your son's life, and the time has come to repay his, or this insolence. You convince a captured Trojan agent to compose a letter describing Palamedes' secret alliance with Troy. As soon as you deliver it into the hands of a trusted ally, Palamedes' days shall surely be numbered. Alright, plus 10 to influence, wisdom of war, 3,000 experience, and over here, New Havens. They'll like me more. Done. All right. They want me to go bring them down to Imbrassos, which I have conquered already. Interesting. There's a formidable archer over in Imbrassos, and if I come over here, I'll get his bow. 20% to missile range, ranged armor-piercing damage, and 25% to missile damage. 3,000 to experience for all heroes. Well, all right then. I know where I'm going. Got my new helmet too. I don't need to wait here. Well, for more than 1 turn. I don't need to wait here. He doesn't actually have a port, so I don't really care about that location. I don't need it. Let them take it back if they want it. All right, so we need to end our turn again right after I level up my friends close by. What am I going to give to you? Cheaper recruitment? No, not really needed. Here we go, more missiles, and over here, more reload skill. You know what? We'll take that. What else do I want? Let's have a look. I can reduce their armor. All right. You know what? Let's do that too. I want to challenge other leaders when I'm able to. Now, we're on turn 118. I've got some more supplies. Cool. Peladon? Sure, let's upgrade it. Let's get it done with. And I get to end my turn. After that, I'll have a new army. Army number 4. I actually like having fewer armies to operate. I don't like having like 10 or whatever. I kind of like forget what I have in my armies, and I just like to get to know my men. I like to get to know what I have and to use the same characters. So like having like 3 or 4 max is sufficient to me. I can get a lot done. I know my armies quite well, and it's not just me having to micromanage that many different forces on the campaign map. Otherwise, that would get tedious and old. It wouldn't be enjoyable for the long term, and it hasn't been in the past as well. So let's have a wait here. Let's just wait a moment and see what we can do about our neighbors, our foes, and all that they're about. What a little faction. I could probably get them to join me eventually if I wanted to, but again, it's really not needed. 10% more for missile damage. What else do I want? Let's see here. It's got to be something for combat. It's always got to be about combat for now. What I could do, I suppose, I could buff up my light infantry. Yeah, 15% more melee defense. Actually, over here, bronze-clad might. 10% from melee attack for any heavy infantry units. All right, let's go get our new buddy over here. He leveled up too. I'm going to look at his skills later. We'll bring him out. No, come over here first. Don't worry about attrition. You'll be okay. Avadamas. I'm going to bring you over to Christos for right now. Actually, no. You do need that. You do need some heavier hitting stuff. You do have a lot of harpies, and that's really good. He's a man. He's got some harpies. I'm going to wait to get giants later. I could get rid of my skirmishers, or instead, my island club warriors. Now, he's a great fighter. What else am I going to give him? More battle speed, more morale. More battle speed for sure. Yeah, there we go. All right, I've got one more point to use. Vanguard deployment or more armor piercing. 1600 damage. Oh, he's going to be a nasty guy to use in combat. You know what I'm going to pick then. It would be strange not to. Here's Knossos, level 4. Very easy to upgrade it. Odysseus, I just need to move you down. Again, you don't need to hold on to that location. Let's move down. We've got our job. I'll be there in one more turn. Meanwhile, we'll come back over here and burn down that little village. Level 20. Cool. I do need a max level agent, so I do need that. Let's see. What's over here? Critical failure? No, I don't like that. If I bother any agents, they'll have 10% less melee defense. We'll take it. Let's burn down that village now. Goodbye. Hey, man. You do what you want to. I've got the finishing blow on my side. That's why I can't wait for that blood to be in here. That's going to be pretty sweet. All right, let's burn it down. I could probably hold on to it, but I'm busy right now. I don't want to have to guard it. I would rather burn it down and take my own bits of stuff for my foes. All right, what's down over here now? A melee chariot. Sunder armor. Oh, you know what? I think I am going to give him a chariot. Yeah, I've got another guy who's going to duel on foot. And we looked at him already, so I'll just let him do whatever he wants. Got a very mighty army. He's got very mighty bowmen. And let's see. You, rank 8. He's got a few abilities over here, like humiliate the dead. It causes fear. All right. Armor goes up. Causes fear. Reduce cost. Interesting. Yeah, we'll make it cheaper then. I don't think you really need more armor. And over here, more melee attack. Let's take that. We'll have him be good against spear units too. He's out of points now, but he's still moving to the east. Let's enter turn again. It's kind of a narrative campaign for me, for the idea of just like following the path for Odysseus. And what's over here? 375 for a single barter. I could give you that. I really could. Oh, you do need a lot of bronze. He's got so many armies too. I mean, he's the one really distracting them while I'm busy out here doing what I want. It's pretty sweet, actually. It's weird to finally have a firm ally. I feel like not every game needs to end with everyone betraying you and you having to grind against just countless foes. A Trojan renegade. Oh, that's really neat. Okay. They hate Trojans. So many allies and vassals out there. I've got to pray to Poseidon again. Let's go back over here real quick. I'm going to pray to him right now. Done. Enjoy, Athena. All right, let's go to the east. Then, let's see, back to Odysseus once more. He's finally back in Imbrassos. Got a new bow. Which damage are we talking about? Oh, now I need to, let's see, loot or sack Troy. If I do that, I'll get 8% of campaign movement range. He'll be tireless. He'll never tire. 50% more income from raising, more income from sacking, and 5% more hit points too. As godlike Odysseus looked upon the great wooden horse, he knew white-walled Troy would fall. Nice. All right. Well, I like that. I've got the legendary bow. Check that out. All right. It'll be equipped in one more turn. There's Troy. That's where I need to go.
Troy. The world has never known a city so glorious and so full of riches. Ilios is truly a prize worth dying for.
That's where I need to go. Is that really like my last mission? I wonder, huh? Let's go over to, where is it at? I'm trying to remember. Events, known factions. There's a few unique characters I want to pick up later as well. Just a few things that I want to look at a later point. But yeah, I've got to go sack Troy, and if I do that, I'll have so much more power. Many more opportunities to get things done. Let's see, safe havens. We've got my diplomacy over there. Antagonist. Right. That's really interesting. I mean, it hasn't really changed at all. He's just kind of doing his thing here. He's pretty mad at me, as he probably well should be. All right, here we go. All right, so I need to destroy his faction. I need to get my agent up to rank 27. So I think we'll go for Troy, not just yet. I need to go take out more of his buildings, more of his towns, which means we get to wage a pretty standard war now in comparison to what we were doing. We'll have to, or we could just take Troy, but I feel like that would be a great conclusion. Or we take it, we sack or loot it, and then we just move on. We continue fighting. Yeah, I guess we'll do that instead. I've got my nice base of operations, so now I just need to bring in more armies. So that'll be my new thing to do, is to go storm them. Which means I think we're going to bring out Polyphemus right out over here after he gets his giants. Let's see, more replenishment. Absolutely, man. It looks like I'm going to have to really plan out my invasion. Right now, they have 2 stacks total waiting to defend Troy. That's going to be a pain. They have more units close by. That means I need to try to invade around him. If I do that, then eventually I can move towards Troy. But going straight for Troy might be a bit much. Sparta is close by. They've got a few wins coming in. I've got other armies to move up. Let's see. Here's Odysseus. We've got Polyphemus, who's going to move in. Let's say, let's land over here maybe, or close to it. I mean, Sparta's close by. Oh, there's Helen. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go get her. I'm going to take her back. Oh, here's another enemy leader. He's been taken out. I love my spy. My spy is great. I go take that village back too. So let's have a look at that real quick. Let's see. I'm going to have him move up way over here. We don't have time. We just need to move. Atreus, you're waiting too. I'm going to have you come over to go take out that village again.
That's clear enough.
If I need to burn it down, then I'm going to burn it down. He's got 10 up north. Let's go get him. We'll be there in one more turn. And after that, we'll be ready to finally invade the Trojans. You know what? I think we'll call it here just to save it for later because, I mean, that's going to be a big one, a really, really big one. So we'll wait and see what we can do. Oh, hello. An envoy. Haven't seen you for quite some time, my friend. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. Look forward to tomorrow because tomorrow it'll finally be time. We'll be going into Troy, the lands of the Trojans, once and for all. No, it'll be once and for probably a little while. We'll have to conquer a lot in order for me to feel comfortable. See, I want to conquer up north, like 3 to 4 towns, then down here too. So I'll have 2 armies going up north and 2 down here. Then eventually we should be able to attack Troy. That'll be fun. Till then.